Hello everyone, today's class is immunological development, in which embryological development means after fertilization the ovum reaches the uterus, and during this time cell division take place and fertilized ovum divided into 2, 4, 8, 16 cell and so on until a cluster of cells is formed known as morula. So after fertilization, there will be zygote and first cleavage start, then 4 cell and 8 cell, 16 cell, then 16 cell it called morula. So you can see in this image also. Then blastocyte will be formed and then embryo. Next is a filled cavity blastoceles appear in the morula and which is now known as blastocyte. Once the morula develop or appear, then it is known as blastocytes. And a single layer of cells surrounded blastocyte known as trophoblast, which will form the placenta and chorion. So you can see in this image the inner cell mass and outer cell mass blastocele, and there is a covering, it is called trophoblast, which can will form placenta and chorion. Next is decidua. Endometrium is also known as decidua during pregnancy. It grows 4 times in thickness than the non-pregnant stage. So decidua is called the endometrium, which is called decidua during the pregnancy. This is important MCQ question, so you can write down. So next is this amount for soft vascular spongy bed in which the fertilized ovum implant. So next, there is 3 layers are found: basal layer, functional layer and compact layer. Next are the previous 3 layers: the superficial compact, which is called implantation, where the implantation occur, and the intermediate spongy placenta separation site, and the thin basilis, which is after delivery site of new endometrium generation. Next is after implantation. Decidua basalis in contact with the base of blastocyte, and the next Decidua capsularis, which covers the blastocyte, and next is Decidua paritalis vera, cover and in contact with the uterine cavity. So after implantation, these are the layer: Decidua basalis, Decidua capsularis and Decidua paritalis vera. Next is the 8th day of development. On the 8th day, outer mass known as trophoblast. So what is the outer mass called? Trophoblast. And it is divided into 2 layers. The outermost syncytotrophoblast and beneath it is called cytotrophoblast. So syncytotrophoblast is made up of multinucleated unicellular structure, and cytotrophoblast it produces the hormone known as HCG, human chronic gonadotropin, and corpus luteum is responsible for producing hormone estrogen and progesterone. So these hormones are helpful to maintain the integrity of decidua so that there is no shedding take place. Okay. Next is at the same time, on 8th day, inner mass is known as embryoblast and gets divided into 2 plates known as ventral or dorsal. So in future, the ventral layer will gives origin to endoderm and dorsal layer for ectoderm. So these are the 2 layers, endoderm, ectoderm. I will tell you what are the essential function of these dorsal layers. And next is the 12th day development. Trophoblast will give rise to the concept of villi, which is structural and functional structure of placenta. So 12th day development is trophoblast. And what is trophoblast? It is the concept of villi which will give rise to the functional and structural layer of placenta. Next, 16 main villi from the under the series is known as stern villi arise from trophoblast. Okay, so syncytotrophoblast and cytotrophoblast. And next is it is surrounded by lacunar space known as intervillous space. Next is 12th day mesenchymal layer developed under cytotrophoblast, and this mesenchyma also get condensed and hang downward, which is known as body stalk. Okay, so what is the downward hanging mesenchyma called? It is called body stalk. And next is cytotrophoblast and syncytotrophoblast mesenchymal layer combined is known as chorion. Okay, and next is primary chorionic villi, which is developed in the 13th day, and mesoderm and core of villi, which is developed on the 16th day, and mesoderm differentiate to form a blood vessels capillary, and third vascularized villi, tertiary villi, is developed on the 21st day. Then villi. There are three type of villi. Villus villi, which is remain in the villus system. Interstitial extravillus villi invade maternal tissue, and intravascular extravillus villi, which invade into the maternal vessels. Next is Nitempuch layer fibrin disposition over syncytotrophoblast, which separate it from the decidua. That inner embryoblast, which is have ventral and dorsal, now it is form separate cavities, and the ventral layer will form yolk sac and dorsal will form amniotic cavity. So initially both cavities are same in the size, but later amniotic cavity is bigger than the yolk. Okay, so next both of the cavities are connected to the cornea with the help of body stalk, and later that body stalk will form the umbilical cord. We can say that umbilical cord. Next is germ layer. There are three types of layer. First is endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm. So ectoderm is brain, which will develop brain, spinal cord and skin. Mesoderm you can remind with MM. So mesoderm muscle and skeletal, and endoderm is digestive system and respiratory. Next important event, so 0 to 2 weeks there is pre-embryonic period. This is very important, so you can write this on your notes. So 2 to 8 weeks embryonic plate, 8 to 40 weeks fetal period, and 2 cell stage blastomere 30 hours, and 16 cell is morula 96 hours, and 5th day blastocyte appear, and primary villi 13th day, and secondary villi 16th day, and tertiary villi 20 day. Next, heart start to beat in the 5th week, and organ system develop at the 8th week, formation of inner gonads in the 8th week, and kidney function start swallowing working means 12th weeks, and Doppler detectable beat extral genitalia from the 10th to 12th week, and fetoscope is detectable at 20th week, and lungs ready to develop for the exchange at the 28 weeks. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much.